and welcome to the Mint Report, a wrap-up of the day's business news. Here's a look at the top stories. Kingfisher may not fly again, says Capa. Coal India considering 15 overseas acquisition proposals. Andhra Pradesh to challenge Supreme Court interim order on SKS Microfinance. Beginning with grim news for the troubled Kingfisher Airlines, Capa, the Centre for Aviation, has said that the revival of Kingfisher Airlines is not feasible. The consultant has pegged its October estimate at $1 billion of fund infusion for Kingfisher's possible flight resumption. The airline owes $1.5 billion to banks and dozens of other creditors. Capa CEO Kapil Kaul told Mint that the decision to start recovery by banks is likely to take the Kingfisher case to its logical conclusion, but it will be a long-drawn process. The government has already told Kingfisher that it won't get its flying license back until it clears various dues, including those of the banks. Next up is news from the energy sector. The world's largest coal miner, Coal India, is considering 15 overseas acquisition proposals. In a report presented by a panel of international bankers, the list includes many assets located in Indonesia. According to Mint sources, other geographies include Australia, Mozambique, South Africa and Colombia. Coal India said recently that it can spend as much as 35,000 crore rupees on acquisitions to boost production and cater to rising demand in India. With only 2 mines overseas, the company's earlier efforts at overseas acquisitions have not been very successful. Troubles for microlender SKS Microfinance are far from over. The Andhra Pradesh government has said that it will challenge the Supreme Court's interim order allowing SKS to resume operations in the state. The stock nosedived 20% in intraday trading on the government's recent decision. On Monday, SKS had got an interim order from the Apex Court allowing it to resume operations in the state of Andhra Pradesh. According to Mint sources, SKS can resume operations subject to interest rate and recovery practice clauses mentioned in the MFI law. Under the terms of the clauses, MFIs cannot charge interest rate that exceeds the principal. They cannot engage in any coercive practices to recover their loans. The stock fell by 15 points to close at 119 rupees. Lastly, news from the markets that continued to slide for the 5th consecutive session today. Sensex touched its lowest close in nearly 4 months. Tata Motors dragged the index down on the fears of China's new fuel policy, while broader sentiment remained weak. The Sensex fell 91 points to end the day at 18,792. The broader Nifty fell 35 points to close at 5,658. Political instability over the DMK's pullout from the government and slender hopes of further rate cuts from the RBI have been dampening the market spirit. That's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching.